Is Devin Vassell the San Antonio Spurs' best player?
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. Devin Vassell had a huge night last night in the Spurs loss against the Clippers, having a career game. We barely missed any shots, but it's just not last night that got me going. Is Devin Vassell possibly the player with the highest ceiling? It's what I've seen all this season. Granted, limited action, but his ability to score from anywhere really got me thinking this weekend. Is he our best player? Or is he going to be our best player very, very soon, as in this season? Drop a comment down below. I'm going over some highlights from last night and talking about his game in general. What do you like about Devin's game? What do you think maybe he's missing? Is there somebody else on the San Antonio Spurs roster that you think can be the top guy over Devin? Hit that thumbs up, support and help support a fellow Spurs fan, and subscribe for more Spurs content. Let's get into it. Devin Vassell, we know he's got a jumper. We knew that coming out of college. Here he is on the bottom left of the screen, little pick and roll, gets the paint, stop, pop, swish, kill the fish. We knew he had that. But his ability to score with contested shots and move and be able to create a shot was what I was really surprised at last night. Here's a good example of Devin being contested. McDermott dumps it off to Devin, stops around the free throw line, heavily contested, guarded, stops, pulls back, fade, swish. That is a very difficult shot to make, and of course, he's not going to shoot and make every one of those, but the fact that he's able to do that shows me he has really added a lot of moves to his game, so to speak. But he's also shown us that he's not just a jump shooter. He can get to the rim. We've seen him dunk on many plays. On this play here, he's out in three-point land. Again, a pick and roll. Devin takes off, gets to the paint, throws it up over the big man, and scores. And that's one thing I've been seeing from Devin a lot this year is he's using his body, using his shooting motion, using whatever the tools he has in his toolbox to be able to put the ball somewhere where he can get the shot off, but not have it blocked. I love what I'm seeing from Devin. Got a couple more plays to talk about. One thing, of course, that's important when you're a basketball player is moving without the ball. And here we're going to see Devin move without the ball. I believe he's on the bottom of the screen. Yep, bottom of the screen, takes off. Zohan finds him, drives, and gets the layup at the rim. Moving without the ball will get you open. Movement. Anyway, that's from Coach Rich. I talked about contested shots a little earlier. Here we're going to see him pull up and just stop, pop, and a contested shot, bit of a fadeaway, swish. Again, putting himself and the ball in a place where he can get a good look at the rim, get the shot, but put it in a place where the defender cannot block it. And last but not least, you guys already know this, Devin Vassell, he can shoot the three, and here he is on the top, stop, pop, swish, and kill that fish too. So I'm looking at last night, and really the whole year, sure, Devin had a bad game against the Hornets, but all season we've seen him be able to create his own shot, move without the ball, take contested shots, and just putting that all together and then seeing that really come together last night is the reason I'm doing this video. You guys all know Keldon Johnson is my favorite Spurs player. He can shoot the three. He can score in the paint. But the areas in between there haven't quite come together yet. We've seen him hit the three from pretty much every part of on the court, around the arc, and we've seen him then the drive-by defender get to the rim and finish at the rim. But being a pull-up jump shooter and being able to create his own shots, even when they're contested, that part of his game quite isn't there yet. But with Devin, we're truly seeing a three-level score. When I think three-level score going into the season, I thought Malachi Branham. I keep reading on his college scouting reports. He is the three-level score guy, and that's going to be the guy for the Spurs. Devin Vassell said, hold my beer, and now he's showing an ability to score from everywhere on the court. We have to remember, this is only his third year in the NBA. Coming out of college, yes, we knew he could shoot. And then there was that whole thing before the draft. They kind of changed his shooting motion. Well, apparently it's for the better. His game has evolved so much in his 3 years here. He's still only, 22? And I don't know how high the ceiling is for Devin. 20 points per game, 25 points per game, 30 points per game. The ability to create your own shot from anywhere cannot be understated. And he's showing us that in droves this year. And I hope his game continues to evolve. And he ends up being the number one guy in the Spurs. He's the Batman, Keldon's the Robin. Fine. I don't care who the top player is as long as our team is winning. We're still also, as I close this kind of short video today, we're still looking for that guy. What I mean by that guy that's going to be the franchise player, the guy that can lead you to the playoffs. When I think of the Spurs since I became a fan, David Robinson was that guy. David Robinson passes the torch to Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan's that guy. Yes, he had incredible talent with him and Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, but I'm sure the Spurs would have made the playoffs without Parker and Ginobili. Finals, probably not, But Duncan was that guy who could get you the playoffs just with him in an okay supporting cast like Robinson before him. Y'all might not like me saying this, but number two, Kawhi Leonard was that guy when Duncan passed the torch to Kawhi, so to speak. And then things kind of went haywire with the Kawhi trade and DeMar DeRozan. Don't want to take anything away from him. He is a great player, but he's not on that elite level that the previous three players are. I think he's just a notch below it. In the current NBA, you've got your LeBron James, even at this age. Well, maybe not because he's showing us he can't win, but those type of players. Steph Curry, Giannis Antetokounmpo, those guys that are like the elite. And then you have the players like DeMar DeRozan, which are fantastic players, but on their own, they're probably not going to lead a team to the playoffs or have playoff success. And we saw that in San Antonio. DeMar DeRozan's first year, he had Aldridge, had some good supporting cast. We got to the playoffs, and then the next 2 years missed the playoffs. DeJounte Murray becomes the guy last season, but he was, again, I like DeJounte Murray, not on the same level of David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and prime Spurs Kawhi Leonard. Can Devin Vassell be that franchise player? I don't know. I honestly don't. He has shocked me with how much his game has evolved in the last 2 years, plus this year, and he's showing me maybe he will be that guy. You never know. He was our first lottery pick in for forever when we drafted him, I think, 11th overall in 2020, and was it 2020? Yeah, 2020. And I hope his game continues to grow and just stay healthy. That little knee thing concerned me a little bit, but stay healthy and just maybe, this can be the next guy to have his number up in the Raptors someday. Or I'll look back in this video and say, dang, I was completely wrong in that analysis. That's all I got, Spurs fans. Enjoy the game versus the Nuggets tonight if you're watching this on the Sunday. Hopefully, we won last night's game. I'll be doing a recap of the week. Tomorrow, a very crazy roller coaster week. The Spurs are 1-2 as I finish up this video right now, hoping to finish at 2-2, beating the Nuggets tonight. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff going on off the court, which I'll touch on tomorrow on the video. Not ignoring that stuff, I just don't want to dedicate a lot of time to it unless something comes out and somebody was to get fired from the Spurs organization. Obviously, I have to address that. Anyway, Devin, keep it up, my man. That's all I got, my friends. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. Until next time, and as always, go Spurs, go!